YouTube, what's going on? It's Brad from RotoHeat talking Malcolm Brown, running back, Los Angeles Rams. And don't forget, if you like the video, like the video. If you've enjoyed everything that you've been seeing over here on RotoHeat, subscribe, hit the notification icon, stay up to date with our live feeds. In the off season, we go live a ton. During the season, we go live a ton. And we got lots of player outlooks. We got lots of stuff that's dropping here. So if you want to stay up to date, hit subscribe, hit the notification icon.
Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire.
So let's get at it. The Darrell Henderson truthers, a little sad, a little upset today. They maybe woke up not feeling so good about things. If you went to bed during the game, you didn't see the stat line, he did nothing. Whole lot of nothing. On the other hand, Cam Akers fans did all right. You know, not amazing. He had 14 attempts. The Malcolm Brown guys, for those of you out there who are like, you know what? He's been hanging around the team for a while. We like him. The team likes him. Texas liked him when he played there in college. We gonna ride with him. Well, you guys were paid in spades. He balled. Now, obviously not amazing. You know, 4.4 yards per carry, but you got to remember, the Rams, our offensive line ain't very good. It ain't great at all. And they're facing the return of Alden Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, not DeMarcus Ware, Collinsworth. They're facing Dontari Poe. They weren't facing scrubs. They're facing a good defensive line. He got you 79 yards. He got you a couple touchdowns on 18 attempts. He definitely showed up, and he did it in a big way because he was the guy for them. I know they mixed in Akers, but Akers just wasn't producing the same. It just wasn't rolling the same with him running the ball as it was with Malcolm Brown. When you look at the snap counts, you know, clearly Malcolm Brown was who they leaned on because he got 44 snaps compared to Akers' 24, compared to Darrell Henderson's 5. Yeah. But we got to remember, Malcolm Brown's been around this team for a while. He knows this offense. He knows the production schemes. He knows where he needs to be on all the different routes as the running back, from the running back position. I mean, like, this guy is a vet. He's solid and knows what he's doing. He's a guy that isn't going to wow you. You know, he had like 4.58 speed coming out of Texas. But he was a guy that's solid. He's consistent. He's not going to blow the doors off the house like a guy like Akers might. But he's going to go in there and get you 4.5, potentially 5 yards of carry if they decide to get offensive linemen that can open up holes for them. And that's not bad. I mean, in redraft situations, Malcolm Brown is a guy everybody's going to go after. He's a guy that you're going to want to get. I wouldn't sleep still on Akers. I think Akers, as time goes on this season, will continue to get more involved in the offense because he has that big playability. But Malcolm Brown's the guy to own and the guy to start in this Rams offense, at least for the next few weeks. And definitely, you know, I'd guess this year, when we talked as a team, everybody seems to be pretty well on the same page that Brown looks to be their guy, looks to be the guy they're going to roll with. And the numbers show it. You know, he had 20 more snaps than anybody else on that offense, which means he was getting snaps on passing plays where they needed an extra blocker, where he needed to pick up blitz. You know, and that's big. I mean, if you can pass block and do some of those things, I know it's not fantasy relevant, so anybody watching this for fantasy aren't getting excited when we say, oh, he's a good pass blocker, but that's going to mean he's going to be on the field and he's going to get the opportunities when plays break down, when they need to dump it off. He's going to get some of those extra PPR points for you and do some of those things. So grab them. If you don't already have them, you should have. There are people that were Brown truthers when everybody else was either Akers or Henderson. There were still guys right in the middle saying, Brown, you guys are getting paid in full. He's going to be able to be your guy for a while, at least, you know, it looks like, until Akers can really do what he needs to do, because obviously Henderson's kind of a depth guy and seems to be a bit of an afterthought in this offense. I haven't heard a lot about why things shaked out the way they did, but based on what we know historically about how Browns rolled with this team and how much they liked him, makes sense. You know, pretty clear to see. So let us know in the comments. Were you a Brown truther? This is your moment. This is your moment to shine. You jump in them comments and say, yeah, I drafted Brown. I rolled with him. And I look good doing it. You've earned it. Take a bow. You did a great job. You Akers truthers, you can say, he got some snaps. Maybe not as good as Brown, but at least this week he wasn't as good as Brown. But let us know. Let us know what you think in the comments below. How are you feeling about this? You Darrell Henderson fans, go back out there. Drop some comments down there and tell us what we're missing. Let us know why we're wrong and why Henderson's still the real deal. Keep the conversation going. RotoHeat.com. If you've enjoyed what you're seeing, don't forget, like, subscribe, notification, do all those things. We got more videos post week 1 coming out, player outlooks, talking Josh Kelly, Scotty Miller, some of these other guys that had a pretty sizable role in their team, and let's talk about and see how they look and see what things look like for the rest of the season and beyond.
Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to.